What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's been a minute since I dropped a video, but we're here. I wanted to give you guys an update on the new place, the dojo. Let's get into it. Alright, well, like I said, we are so close to be filming in the Fishing Dojo. Right now, it's the Fishing Nojo. I have nothing going on in here. I'm sitting in a pile of baits. I got a mountain of baits, just baits, more baits, and then fishing gear everywhere. Kind of propped us up next to the rods, so it looks like we're kind of like in a fishing area. Didn't really just want to put you on a blank wall and be like, where the heck is this guy at? While we're here, let's talk about what we're about to be doing, and then I want to talk about two Ned Rig baits. I know not my favorite bait, but I'm trying to get way more into it. I've been tuning into a couple people on Instagram, Online Outdoorsman. He's really jacked up about this bait, excited, he loves it. So I'm gonna play with it more this year. I'm gonna give you guys two new baits that I'm playing with that have been pretty awesome so far. But according to my thoughts, my brain, this place is going to be looking sick. I really had ideas of putting my baits on the wall like you're in a bait shop, but then I came to realize I really don't want to be smelling like I'm in a bait shop. So I think I'm gonna put some shelving up, get some baits. If you guys are hanging your baits on, just straight up hanging your bags like on the wall like this or something, I don't know, I'm gonna have, my idea is to have a lot. If it's stinking in that area, let me know in the comments, because I don't want that. I think it is because I open up my tubs and it just smells like plastic, and that's just it's gonna look sweet, but no one's gonna want to come over because it's gonna smell like ass in my house. Smell like ass. Alternatively, I'm thinking we put up some shelves, hang some stuff, put some sweeter baits on display. Gonna put a little fish tank so we can test baits underwater. That is gonna be sick. I've got some sweet ideas to do that, and I don't test a lot of baits underwater for video because I fish the Grand River a lot, chocolate milk, and it's just gonna be a terrible video to see this. This is a fish. Bait's coming, and then you're gonna be seeing like just dirt, nothing. So, dunk tank on the way. Other than that, give me guys ideas what to do to this place. I'm thinking I could prop up a green screen for, I don't know, just because. Just let me know if that's just the dumbest idea. I just think that would be fun. What are you guys doing at home? Let me know. What are you doing in your garage? What are you doing in your basement to make it look like a fishing area for you? Because I'm excited. I've got some fly fishing equipment up there. I don't really fly fish enough, but I put it on display. But anyway, moving on. We'll drop down to below again what you're doing in your fishing place, or your fishing corner, your closet, your fishing. What does your box look like? Anything. Just let me know. I want tips. I want to get excited. Get some sweet lights going on, lava lamps. I don't know. What should I do? Ned Rig. Let's switch over to a completely different feeling of the slowest, most boring bait of all time, the Ned Rig. It catches fish, so how could that not be fun? Number one, since I'm wiggling it around all day, is this X Zone Ned Zone. That's pretty sweet to say. I got two colors. Got this 309 you see right here. Let's talk about that. It's got the really sweet, the blue. That's just, it's, I don't know, amazing. Got the green pumpkin on the back. You know, everyone talks about their 309. Definitely have it in the Ned Zone, and I love it. Second up, we've got Bass Candy. This baby right over here. A little more of like a wallet watermelon to like a pink silver with the purple flake. Really good color here as well. My favorite thing about this bait is the head. You can see it wiggling. This little bulb right here just really adds a ton of action. I'm not even moving it. A little wiggle. It's just that head has just a little bit more weight, and it just keeps this thing dancing. So when you're underwater, especially if you're fishing a river, I'm in a river, there's a lot of current, so I can just dead stick it and my baits are gonna have action. that water's gonna come by and it's gonna keep putting pressure on it, and it's gonna bob and bob and bob, and these fish are gonna be able to see that, notice that, and it's just gonna be the right amount of action for them. I think this is gonna do good over the winter. We will see though, because if the action's too great, then these baits aren't really gonna do their thing. Back to the 309, again, that bulb is really gets me, and I just really like the mating, like the design they have right here. It's just the way it comes out of the mold is pretty good. They're pretty consistent about it, and it's really easy to match it up with one of these heads. And like I said, we're going to talk about that. I fish a 3/16 ounce Ned head a lot, and that's super heavy to some guys. I like that more weight. I fish the Ned rig a little bit differently. I get a lot more bites off the bottom rather than on the fall. I mean, this fall is a lot faster, but with that current, it's just enough weight to keep me pinned at the bottom and kind of hold it up on the way down. But let me just rig this up for you to show you. Just kind of go in to the end of the barb there. Just push it on up. Can put it a little farther, but it's just the perfect mating. I mean, it just matches up to this 3/16 ounce head perfectly. I really think this is going to be the money. It's just a nice size, nice presence, and I really like it. Second is a new bait entirely. I've been seeing this, man, they advertise this. They're really good advertising. Catch go with this 10,000 fish Sakoshi bug, the sweet bug. I mean, this thing's got it going on. I hear it's banging, but the package, this is probably a kudos to them. Probably my favorite packaging and style feeling from a brand ever so far. I mean, that doesn't mean that they're going to be the best baits. It's just the message, the tone, that feeling, their designs it's awesome. I wanted to pull it out of the plastic just because it comes in a nice set of plastic. Two right here. I mean, it's kind of annoying, but it really keeps your bait straight. I mean, missile baits, there's a lot of baits that just get put in a bag. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, and this takes up a little more space, but this is really nice to keep your baits straight. Let me pull this baby out. This is one of their sweet Ned baits, just designed to be a Ned bait. You can see it's got all those ridges in there, kind of like the G-crack thing, and it's got that bulb here, but it does a little bit more with a couple tentacles to give it a little bit of head. But this thing even has more action. I mean, it's wobbling back and forth. This thing is gonna be dynamite. I wanted to pair these two together because they're similar yet different. I mean, they both got the bulb. That's what really keyed me in. And I want to see which is going to perform throughout the fall and the winter more, not in terms of which is like a better bait per se, but when should I be using this bait with this action versus this bait with this action. You know what I mean? I think as we get closer and closer to winter, this is going to do a little bit better. And even just a traditional Ned bait, this is a tournament sticko from Bass Pro, just a straight up bait. I mean, your TRD worm or Ned bomb type baits, when to use that. But again, this thing is crazy. What color is this? Did I even say? It's Twilight. It's got that same type of blue, just a little bit lighter than the X-Zone bait, and then it's got like a really, really nice green pumpkin purple black on the back. This is, I don't know if you guys seen it before, you might have, but this is starting to get picked up at Dick's Sporting Goods near me anyway, and you can always find them online. Second for that, Blue Crawl. Where is that thing? Yeah. So like night and day. We've got that light green pumpkin versus that dark green pumpkin, and then we got that really blue crawl bottom. Nice. Nice two to pair together when we're fishing. Like I said, I fish the Ned rig more off the bottom rather than on the fall. I really like to dead stick it there into current, and then a smallmouth where they come up and take it for a ride. That's how I primarily fish it. And then I got these, like I was showing you before, these tournament things. I got these because they were very, I mean, the value in these 3-inch little worms, I mean, they're thin. That's my biggest gripe, is they're kind of thin compared to the Ned baits that I prefer. They don't match up very well with this head, but this is what I'm going to be throwing, that 1/10, that 1/15 ounce jig head. Now, I've fished that more on the fall. But that, like I said, that's not really my thing. I mean, they're 3-inch, and these were I mean, this is a good color, watermelon dawn, 3 inches, 16 of these for $4. What was it, $4? I mean, I know they're different brackets, but I mean, sometimes $4 you need quite a bit of baits. I like to try different things, and hopefully these stand up. I don't know if they are. They're kind of tough. I mean, they're definitely soft, but like, I mean, that might survive, but that might not be the best. So I'll just straight up glue it to the jig head and go from there. Thanks for watching, guys. That's about it. We are back. Real Stories is back. More videos coming to you as I kind of set this place up. Please drop those comments about what your fishing place looks like. I want some ideas. I mean, should we get strobe light? Should I get like a drop down screen? Probably not. Or do you guys just want it to be like, I don't know, like I'm in class, just get like a straight up desk table out here and bring your pen and paper because we're going to school. Thanks for watching, guys. As always, appreciate all your support. Real Stories is back. Let's set up the dojo. Let's fish some mo. Winter is on the way, but we're not stopping there. Have a good one. I'll catch you in the next video.